Hey, what is going on? It is that time again for the word of the day, Wednesday. Come on, repping my Warriors today. Super awesome day. I'm actually about to go get my tattoo today, so I should be posting some videos on my IG story. First time I got a tattoo in like 10 years. I forgot how much it hurts, so probably gonna be clenching on my teeth. And I'll show y'all what it looks like with the Instagram post later. But enough about that. It is time for me to break down this word, which I actually didn't get myself. I wish I could take credit for this, but this actually happened in a conversation that I was having with a very well-known former pastor in our city. Actually wrote this book. Oh, man, it's under everything. Hold on. There we go. This guy right here, super phenomenal, awesome. Read this book, about to be reading it again. Gaylord Inns in the city of Chico. Just had a great conversation with them and, breaking down the word. And I'm like, that is so good that I cannot keep that to myself. And so I'm just going to go based off of this little message out of Jeremiah 17. And I've been getting a lot out of Jeremiah, recently. So, super good. Starting off, let's say in verse 5, it says, "Cursed is the man who trusts in man and makes flesh his strength, whose heart turns away from the Lord. He's like a shrub in the desert and shall not see any good come. He shall dwell in the parched places of the wilderness in an uninhabited salt land." Ew, right? But blessed is the man who trusts in the Lord, whose trust is in the Lord. He is like a tree planted by water that sends out its roots by the stream, and does not fear when heat comes, for its leaves remain green, and is not anxious in the year of drought, for it does not cease to bear fruit. Two pictures. One person who is trusting in man, whose expectation is in man, and another person who is trusting in the Lord and whose expectation is in the Lord. Two very different pictures. One is, dry and parched, like nobody wants to be out in the middle of the desert, like it's just ill. And the other one is lush, I'll never forget, in college studying a riparian rainforest, that we have in Butte County. And it's just where, trees are next to a body of water, stream, canal, lake and stuff. And it's just full of green, and because they're not like waiting for the rain or whatever. They're like planted next to the water, so their source is right there. And it's so clear that when our expectation is in people, when our trust is in people, it's not a good source, and that source dries up, and people will fail you. It's the condition of a fallen world. Like, we are not perfect. We are not Jesus. And so even if, your trust or your expectation is in me, as your boss or, a mentor or, an encourager or whatever, fill in the blank, I'm going to fail because I am a fallen human. And, that is my lot in life, but I'm going to do my best to encourage you and lead you and do all this stuff. But it really, we can't put our trust and our expectation in people. And I got this picture while we were talking. I don't know how many guys have iPhones. I think that some of the Androids do it as well, at least the new Androids. If you need one, come holla at me. Verizon, come on. But there's this thing called portrait mode, right? And portrait mode is when you can make the subject that's right in front of you clear and everything else blurry, right? And I feel like when we put our trust in people, the subject that's clear is that person. And God, oh my gosh, it scared me. And God is blurry, right? And we have to change our focus. You know, there's different things that we can focus in on when we're doing portrait mode, to make those things clear. And that's where we need to put our trust, put our expectation, put our hope in God, and make Him the focus of our lives, and make everything else, the platform, the fame, what people are saying about us, the offense, fill in the blank, all this, other stuff, make that blurry and make God clear. And, this is easier said than done, obviously, but, if you can constantly have a reminder and just remind yourself, like, what is clear in my picture right now? And even use that illustration, as you're taking pictures and you have to choose, like, what to focus on. Let that remind you that in life, you're taking pictures. Life is, just all these pictures, and what you focus on is going to rule and lead your life. Always like to keep them short and sweet. That is, some really good wisdom that I got within this past week. I encourage you guys to read your Bible, and it will go well with you. You guys have a great day. I'll be seeing you guys later on. Tat it up.